Well, if you hear jet engines overhead tonight, it is likely the 180th Fighter Wing conducting critical night training operations. But getting those jets off the ground in the dead of winter isn't as simple as just flipping a switch. WTOL 11 meteorologist Davis Wells is here. Davis, it sounds like this is a massive effort.
Yeah, while the pilots are preparing to fly what's called a blue versus red adversary drills tonight, the real battle starts on the tarmac. Before an F-16 pilot can even think about taking off, crews have to ensure the ground is safe enough to handle those multi-million-dollar aircraft. For the 180th Fighter Wing, the mission doesn't stop when the sun goes down. Pilots are training for all-weather warfare, honing skills that rely heavily on night vision goggles rather than the naked eye.
We need to train in day or night because when we are deployed, we will operate in those environments. So essentially, night flying gives us the opportunity to hone those skills.
But in Northwest Ohio, winter adds a complicated layer to these operations. The cold air alone isn't the issue once the jets are airborne. It's the precipitation on the ground. Lieutenant Colonel Piazza says the F-16's powerful intake can make an operation a matter of life or death.
We joke about it, but we have kind of a vacuum cleaner as an engine, so it will suck up almost anything that's on the pavement, and we just have to make it super clean.
That responsibility falls to the Civil Engineering Squadron. They maintain the 180th apron while coordinating with Toledo Express Airport to clear the main runways. Major Eric Holly says his team is on standby 24/7, battling unpredictable whiteouts to ensure the jets can launch.
If we have massive amounts of adverse weather, like this past weekend, for example, right? When we have snow and ice starting to accumulate out here on the runway, training and flying operations usually are delayed until we can get that cleared off the ramp.
It takes hours, sometimes days, of prep work by maintenance and engineering teams just to get a few hours of training in the sky. And the 180th plans to continue these night operations over south central Ohio through tomorrow night. The airspace they train in allows them to test both offensive and defensive positions, even reaching supersonic speeds. And you know what? You may hear them taking off because the colder air allows for sound waves to travel just a little bit further. Reporting in studio, Davis Wells, WTOL 11.